Hi everyone, it's me, Claire again. I apologize for the super long silence on this channel, but I'm back today with a little vlog. I saw that V was doing an event for army vlogs, and I've been wanting to do like a little behind the scenes of how I make my posters, so I thought, why not combine it both and show how I live my life, a day in my life as a graphic designer, but also as a graphic designer army. Yes, I am a BTS fan if you all didn't know, but I just wanted to show how I make a poster and bring you along my day because I have quite a lot planned to do, but I'm just gonna be at my raw, most authentic, natural state. No pearls, no cute fits, just me designing, it's gonna be fun, so come along with me, I guess. In case this is your first time hearing about me and my works, I've been playing around with design since I was 12, but over the past few years I've been taking freelancing more seriously. I've been able to design for content creators and streamers like for TwitchCon or for merch, as well as being able to design for musicians, bands, events, pop-up stores. It's all been really such great experiences, and I'm seriously so blessed. But it's all led me to do really cool stuff that I'm personally really proud of myself for, such as boothing on my own for the first time at Singapore Art Book Fair, and being able to design in the magazine, the cover of the magazine, having a little feature as well for Female Magazine Singapore, which has been really cool. So yeah, I like to make my own music posters because music is something that really inspires me. So if you don't know me yet, hi, my name is Claire. I'm going to take you through how I live my life as a designer. So yes, today I woke up at 7 a.m. As you can see, I look very tired, but this is my usual time that I wake up. My body just suddenly strikes me awake at 7, and I don't really have a choice about it. But yeah, this is just, you just have to get up and start work. So I start work immediately, so within 10 minutes I'm up and I go to my computer and I start my schoolwork. Yeah, so I am currently studying, getting my degree in design. I won't show much of me doing schoolwork because it is pretty boring, but yeah, I worked hard for like about an hour, and then after that I'm moving on to go do a poster for myself. So music posters really helps me to relieve stress and experiment with design, which sometimes it's a bit hard to when you're doing stuff for like clients, which is what designers mostly do. So making posters really helps me to get my creative release in a way. Yeah, so I start off my posters determining if they're going to be one that's more based on text or like photos. For the MV, there were so many good shots and scenes, so here's me taking screenshots from the video. There are always many things I need to take into consideration while I choose like photos for my poster, whether contrast is too high, whether it will look weird with the effects I throw onto it, something that's dynamic, like dynamic poses. These are things that I feel are important. And also scenery shots help a lot. So yeah, here I am taking the different screenshots that I'll be using later. Okay, now going into the actual designing itself, as you can see, I layer it all out on like Illustrator, and I start first with photos because that sets like the main outline of how I want the poster to turn out, and then I go on with text, and then I put more photos in a way. So I just put the biggest main elements first before I start filling up all the gaps. Over here, it was quite hard because I didn't really understand why the photos weren't really working the way that I wanted it to. So with like the images here, as you can see, I'm using this effect called threshold, which helps me to keep like the images flattened down into like two colors, so it's very easy for me to play around with like in terms of cohesion in the entire poster. So that's what I did here, and that's what I do mainly in a lot of my posters. But yeah, the photos weren't really working out as well as I wanted them to with this effect. So things I wanted to use, like the map of the island place or that Phil was in the music video, the map didn't really look that great when I used the threshold effect. But different things like photos of them dancing in the music video turned out great. So it was a bit hard for me to balance, and in terms of color wise, I wanted it to be speech and summary themed, but something wasn't really working. So I worked quite hard on like this base layer of the poster, but as I was gonna move to do it, like the textures of it, it didn't really work out. And this is when I started to get frustrated, because usually I do posters one shot within like 1 hour, 2 hours, and it's done, and I feel like a lot of like therapeutic release, like, oh, that was so fun. But after I did this, it just left me feeling very confused, like something was off, and I didn't really understand why. Yeah, it was quite sad. Yeah, it was quite sad. As someone who loves jazz and has grown up listening to blues and soul music since I was very, very young, V's music taste and his entire solo album has been really comforting to me. I feel like it really pushes the boundaries of what K-pop is, pushes the boundaries of what popular, trendy music is, and it's just great having music that just feels so authentic and natural and true to self. It really feels great knowing that my music taste is being incorporated into modern music today, because a lot of the songs I grew up listening to are like way older than me. So it's really great having new music that really fits my style to listen to, and I really, really love every single song. So designing posters for all of the songs so far has been so much fun, and I can't wait to do more of them as well. I took a break to go past posters to people who bought prints for me. I was too shy to ask them if they wanted to be in this video, but you all know who you are. It was really nice meeting them as usual. I really needed a break to like walk out of the house for a little while I processed how to fix the poster that was just not working out anymore. So yeah, it was a good breather, very much needed. Okay, so I got home, had lunch with my parents, and then I continued working on the poster. And you can see here, 2 hours later, I am freaking out because I just didn't like how the poster turned out at all. Okay, you guys can have a look here right now. I know it looks fine, like it looks nice, but just doesn't look like a poster that represents slow dancing at all. Where's the flute vibes? Where's the summery Spain happy youthful vibe that the entire song and music video gives? I just didn't see it at all. So I was really slightly disappointed myself, because usually my posters like a one shot, one kill, but I guess today that's not the case, and I probably have to redo it again. So here's me showing the progress of the poster, and yeah, I'm gonna redo it, but before that I have to go leave the house for a fashion show. My poster just didn't work out, which sucks, but it's okay. Things happen, I guess. I realized that usually when I try to record like my poster making process, I somehow just can't make without poster. So I will try again probably tonight. But now I am heading out. Okay, my outfit looks really bad like this, but I promise you it looks pretty cool. Just wanted to show my rings. I might go and do my hair right now, but yeah, fun. I'm going to go to my sister's fashion show that she helped plan, which is fun. So let's go find Paige there. Yes, so I went to my sister's uni's fashion show that she helped to plan. So she was part of the wardrobe team, and all of the clothes they see right now, she did help to source them from different designers around Singapore, who are all really talented, by the way. The clothes are really cool. I love fashion so much, so this was a great experience for me. My first time seeing a fashion show like this. Well, so it was really fun, and I really enjoyed myself. It was a great experience, and I'm so proud of my sister because she worked so hard over the past few months to plan this event. So it was really nice seeing all of it pay off.
Comprising of Paige, Brennan, Tweety, Katya.
Once the fashion show was over, me and my parents went to have dinner. I was really very hungry and I ate one of my favorite foods at the moment, this beef sirloin noodles. So good, so tender, the meat was so yum, and the soup was really great too, so I really enjoyed my dinner, and overall it was a really good break from all the stress of doing work the whole day. Yeah, it was really nice spending time with my family, and I really do love moments like this. But it was time to get back to work. I dived right in when I got back and decided to work on the poster again. I decided to go with a more natural, relaxed vibe instead. So I used a gradient map instead of threshold over the images, which helps to keep the photos looking the way they do, but just with like a color filter on top, so it doesn't flatten the image and it looked less harsh and striking. Not that that's wrong, but I wanted to bring in a bit more of a natural vibe, like how they intended for it to in the entire music video. So I found images again, I redid everything again. I used new fonts, adjusted the colors a bit so it feels a bit more like beach ocean vibes, and before long I managed to finish the main outline of the poster on Illustrator. I added my tiny shapes and everything, and I was feeling a little bit better about it, but everything can change once I start with my textures on Photoshop. Now this is always the hardest part, and this is the part that you guys always ask me to show in like my process videos, but honestly sometimes I genuinely don't know what to tell you, because after I finish my like the base of the poster on Illustrator, I go to Photoshop and I just go wild, and yeah, I just go wild. I don't really know how else to explain it. I don't have any strategy or formula when it comes to making my textures, other than I just enjoy the process. I use a lot of layering. So as you can see here, I'm layering images over the poster to give it like some sort of effect. I don't know, there's no right or wrong, no cheat code. I just go with whatever looks nice. Which sometimes helps my favor, sometimes it doesn't. I like to use, as you can see here, I'm choosing the different blending modes for the textures, and I'm gonna show this process more slowed down so you can actually see a bit better how I work on this. But I use blending modes to just put layer over layer of the images, and using things like Gaussian blur can help to give it a bit of a glow, but can also help to give like a retro effect if you put, let's say, like the hue or saturation blending mode. So it really depends on like what you're looking for in the poster. For me, I wanted to go with something glowy, because like if I think about the MV, I just think about like the starting shots where the ocean, the sea water was glowing with the sparkles from the sun. So I thought that was really nice. I wanted to really represent that in my poster. So I put a lot of layers and I use a lot of different effects. For a while, you can see I tried a few different ways, but I also got a bit stuck. There's also one part where I pixelated the entire poster and added it as a layer on top in order to bring in the entire pixelated vibe that the album itself has a lot of in terms of the album packaging, and the album cover too is pixelated. So I thought bringing that in would be nice, especially how in the music video it's like this is the world that V in the music video created, right, digitally. I am not really good at interpreting I'm not really good at like figuring out what the MV is about, but that's like how I thought of it. Like he built this slow dancing world, so I thought bringing in something like pixels, cold kind of vibe would be interesting. But at the end I removed it because it started getting a bit too wild. You can see I really went very layered at one point, but I felt like it kind of drew attention away from the main focus of the poster, and it kind of got a bit hard to see the different images, especially when I added the map over. There's like one part of the music video where he shows like on the screen there's like the hills or the rocks or the lagoon. I don't know what part that is. It formed the heart, so he had like the lines, like the contour lines of it on like the screen, and I wanted to add that in because it also looked like ocean waves, but it was really distorting the photos. It was really hard to see, and I kind of did achieve the glowy oceany water vibes, but it was very hard to read, and that is like a huge problem that my posters have. I see a lot of people say is that it's super illegible, and yeah, it is illegible, but I'm having fun with it. So I just tried different ways. I tried to add halftone at one point, it just didn't work. So yeah, it's just a lot of layering, a lot of experimenting, and in the end the poster that I show here isn't even what I ended up doing. So I'll show you next how it looks like in the end. Here is the end product. I kept the glowy vibes in. It feels like the ocean to me, which I really like. I feel like it's definitely represents the song better than the previous one did, and I like it. I think it's great. Is it my favorite poster that I've ever done? Not really, but it was still really good practice, and I really enjoyed the entire process. I still personally really like my rainy days poster over here, but I also done one for layover in general, and also Love Me Again, but not for Blue and For Us though, because the music videos aren't out, and I want to see how the music videos are, like how V represents the songs through the videos. So I'm gonna wait for that before I start doing posters for those. But yeah, here are the other layover posters that I did. I really enjoyed this one though. Like, this is a really good challenge for my brain, and I'm excited to keep designing. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, now that that's over, I have to go do some more schoolwork. I got some snacks, cucumber, and I decided to work on another one of my school projects, which I really liked how it was turning out, but actually a day later I redid the entire thing because of technical difficulties. But yeah, after I was done the assignment, I decided to hit the bed. I was really tired because I did a lot of work today, and I didn't show a lot of the schoolwork that I did, but that's just for like school privacy reasons. But I really enjoyed the entire day. I love what I do. I love designing so much, and I'm excited to see where the future takes me. But for now, I'll keep working on uni, working on my freelancing for design, and doing my posters every few days or so. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing the process of how I design. I know it was a bit chaotic, but yeah, this is a really real honest look about how I work through different issues while designing, and behind the scenes of a phrawgcraft poster, I guess. I hope you like this video though. I will try and do more vlogs in the future, but yeah, for now that's all I have. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. It really means a lot to me, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Bye.